That'll kill you faster than a jackrabbit on steroids. Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Kyle. Welcome to Top 5 Live, brought to you by Beacon Credit Union. Listen, fall's coming up and we're all excited to get outside and enjoy the fall weather. But don't do that, because there's tons of deadly animals out there, and today we're counting down the top 5 deadliest animals that reside in the heart of Virginia. So it turns out the CDC actually tracks the number of people that die each year when they're attacked by animals. It's called death by wildlife. And I know what you're thinking, that's probably your bears, lions, tigers, oh my! But I think you're gonna be surprised by the list of animals that makes up the top 5 deadliest here in Central Virginia.
Number 5.
Now our number 5 animal's got an incredibly painful sting, and you definitely don't want to step on its house, because if you do, you could have up to 500,000 of these little guys coming out to get you. We're talking about the fire ant. Let's talk about some words that describe what it feels like to be bit by a red fire ant. Itchy, burning, swelling, pustulous, anaphylactic shock, death. So yeah, getting bit by a fire ant, that sucks. And every year it sucks for about 9 million people in the US, because that's how many people get bit. But simply biting something doesn't get you up to the top 5 deadliest. You know what does get you up to the top 5 deadliest? Being deadly. And in 1989, the fire ant killed 32 people in the United States, earning it the number 5 spot in the top 5 deadliest animals here in Central Virginia.
Number 4.
Red Rover, send Fido right over and he's coming to get ya. So we've all heard that dogs are man's best friend, but according to our statistics, it turns out that they're also one of our worst enemies. In 2014, dogs killed 42 people in the United States. How comfortable are you feeling on that couch right now? Fido, give me pull. But don't worry, it turns out Fido might not be that big of a problem on his own, because 57% of the fatal attacks made by dogs last year involved more than one dog, and 19% involved a pack of 4 or more dogs. Do you think they're plotting against us?
Number 3.
The number 3 deadliest animal on our list is a 5-year-old birthday party's worst nightmare, a bee. Bzz, bzz. Listen, I don't have to tell you much about bees. They're scary. One of them lands on your Coca-Cola, it ruins your picnic. But what you probably didn't know is that bees kill about 75 people every year. 75 people a year? Dang. Don't think just because you're not allergic to bees that you're safe. A hive of bees will sting all at once, and just a couple of bee stings is enough to cause kidney failure and death, even if you're not allergic.
Number 2.
Our number 2 killer also has a buzz, and it's a little higher pitched than a bee. We're talking about a mosquito. According to research, mosquitoes are the deadliest animal in the entire world. Malaria from a mosquito bite kills about 1 million people every year. Don't worry, malaria doesn't even exist in the United States, so we're safe, right? Wrong! Have you guys ever heard of the West Nile virus? In 2014, there was 2,085 cases of the West Nile virus in the US, and 84 of those cases resulted in death. Take it all the way back to 2005, and there was 119 people that died from the West Nile virus in the United States. So yeah, mosquitoes, they itch, they literally suck, and they're the number 2 deadliest animal on our top 5 list today. Ow. Before we get to our number 1 spot, I do want to take a second to mention our title sponsor, Beacon Credit Union. Listen, if you get attacked by one of the animals on this list today, you're probably going to be out of work for a while, and that's going to mean that you're going to need some financial breathing room. If you refinance your auto loan with Beacon Credit Union, you don't have to make a payment for 90 days. Call somebody at Beacon right away. You don't know what's lurking outside that door.
Number 1.
Was Bambi your favorite movie when you were a kid? Well, I'm about to ruin your childhood. The number 1 deadliest animal you can find here in Central Virginia is the Autocoileus virginianus, also known as the white-tailed deer. Every year in the United States, there's 1.5 million auto accidents that involve a deer, and 200 of those cause death. But don't think a car is the only place that a deer can get you. Deer have been known to gore people with their sharp horns, and a full-grown stag can weigh up to 350 pounds. That's bigger than some bears. I've read it somewhere, and I'm sure it's happened. And if deer weren't bad enough, they carry deer ticks, which infect about 13,000 people a year with Lyme disease. All in all, our research shows that deer do about $2.2 billion worth of damage annually in the United States. To put that into perspective, the Baltimore riots this year did about $9 million worth of damage. There would have to be 244 metropolitan riots to cause as much damage as the white-tailed deer does every single year. So yeah, those are the top 5 deadliest animals that you can find here in Central Virginia. My name's Kyle, we're Top 5 Live, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you say what's up to somebody at Beacon Credit Union and think about refinancing your auto loan. We'll see you next week. Have a great day and watch out for those deer riots.